Hey, my network marketing beginner friend. I've been there myself. I got 328 no's in a row. My initial excitement of I was going to be a bazillionaire and be at the beach was quickly replaced with everyone I knew letting me down, which was tricky. But look, I didn't quit. And as you are looking around now for resources, I did too. I found some good tactics, made some improvements, ended up becoming the #1 international earner in my company, built the 4th highest producing team in a company of 80,000 reps. As you can imagine, with that size of numbers, it totally changed my life. I try and do that for other people too, people like you. And so I'm going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas that as a beginner, I feel would really give you some steps forward in creating better results as quickly as possible in the company that you're in. If you like my training, maybe you just like my accent. I don't know. It's not my hairstyle, is it? Maybe it's my accent. You go, I'd like to listen to this guy some more. Go to joinrichardsgroup.com. I will teach you things in there that no one else is teaching. It sounds rude, but it's not. It's for your network marketing business so you can grow your company. Also, I'm really confident in what I teach, so you can join there for free, take a trial, see if it's what you want before you stay and pay. Even when you do, you can cancel anytime in your own members area, so I have to work to keep you there. It has to be a smart investment for you. Take a look, maybe what you're looking for. So number 1, as a beginner, if you want to grow, where's the blockage? I don't mean are you having trouble with the toilet, that's personal. I mean, like, take a look in your life, in your business. Where do you reach that point where you go, that's where I keep getting stuck? As a beginner, I remember looking at network marketing and thinking, man, there's a lot to do here. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot of skills. I don't know. What I didn't realize was that some of those I was already adequate in. Now, of course, you always improve your skills, but I was adequate. I was good enough in those areas. What I should have done is say, well, tick that, tick that, tick that. But what do I keep avoiding? Where do I keep tripping up with prospects? It's this. And if I'd have just shuffled that to the front and dealt with that first, instead of getting 328 no's, I might have just got 8 no's and then made a lot more money a lot quicker because I'd have solved the blockage, the problem first. Second of all, what do you really want? Well, I want to make money. No, I mean you individually, in your dreams, in your goals. Like, what do you really want? If you were to say to me, Richard, a year from now, your business has really taken off, you can do anything you want, right? A year from now, you say to me, Richard, I am successful, I am happy. And I say, how do you know that? And you're going to say, because. And it might be you live a certain place, you have a certain amount of time, a certain relationship, you feel a certain something about yourself. I don't know what that is, but you do. And you probably never really thought about it. Because often in this industry as a beginner, we see other people's stories, which is good, but we then sometimes take their message as our own. I want to do this, I want to go to the top rank and be a millionaire. Maybe you do, great, but maybe you don't. Maybe that's not really important to you. So what is it that you want on a day? In fact, I have an exercise you can do. If you go to joinrichardsgroup.com, when you take your free trial, look in that first module, look for the Dream Day strategy. It will really help you paint a very clear picture of this. And it's important because it gives you specificity in terms of your actions. If you don't really know what the reward is, and you're not really happy about that, as happy as you could be, there's less motivation to try. And so I think that'll be a really good step. At least being aware of it is a step in the right direction. Next, what are you willing to give? I'm willing to give everything. No, you're not. There's certain relationships, certain people. Like when I came in as a beginner, people would say, Richard, it's a 5-year plan. Switch off from everything else. Focus on network marketing, 3-foot rule, prospecting social media, present to anybody, and look up in 5 years and you will have the life of your dreams. The problem was I saw a lot of those leaders 8 years into that 5-year plan. Still bouncing from meeting to call to 3-way call to next big thing, something big is coming. I'm like, it's not working for you. Even if it did, financially even if it did, I'm a dad. Like the main priority I got in this business was because I want to be a better father. I wanted to create memories, have the time and the money to do special things with the people that I never had a dad growing up. So for me, being a good dad, being present, being happy, whatever you want, we can do it. That's important to me. And that was always important to me as a beginner. And so I wasn't willing to do that 5-year plan. I'm not going to send my daughter away when she's little and she wants to give her dad a hug because this prospect might be the one. No, I'm not playing that game. So some things for me were more expensive than the money I was going to make. So I wasn't willing to give those things. What are you willing to give and what aren't you willing to give in the pursuit of what you really want? That's going to shape the techniques that you use. So like a large part of how I build my business today and what transformed to get those yeses and get those sales was I started to switch from social media to other strategies. Not just even away from, I did do some things on social, but a certain way. I had altered my approach so that I could have more time and more flexibility and more freedom. I wasn't willing to post in 50 places and message 80 people a day. And so it shapes the way that you build and your convictions. Does that make sense? You're not gonna do a method that you know is leading you to misery. It just doesn't make sense. Finally, two more things. Prescribe your time. Okay, if you go through these steps, you're going to be in a better position. But what time have you got available to make this a reality? I found as a beginner, I always overestimated what I could accomplish every day in the pockets of time that I had. So every day I felt disappointed and crushed. Oh, you should have done this, and this, and you didn't. So no one's going to build a business with any level of verve, is that a word? Any level of like motivation, confidence, conviction, if they're just miserable and feeling down on themselves all the time, if there's no real enjoyment or happiness. No one wants to be around Eeyore. Oh, I build a network marketing business, drives me crazy, I never have any time, miserable. So we don't want to do that. So prescribe your time on a weekly basis. And if you go to joinrichardsgroup.com, one of the first things I give you is a personal calendar that I like to use. You can download a copy yourself. I even show you how to use it. It really helps with managing your time and consistency. But you need to know what you're doing and when and how, so that you don't get disappointed and frustrated, so you get the right activities done. Finally, this is definitely finally, constantly improve your skills and value. You are the main attraction. You are the product and offer in your business. Not what you're selling, not what you're offering, you. Because I say this all the time on this channel. You are the one that's saying it is what it is. So their belief in the messenger dictates their belief in the message. So if you're not improving your skills, if you're not investing in your education, why should someone invest in you? It's an important question to answer. So constantly look to be the best leader you can be by investing in your education, by growing your skills, so that the longer that you do this, the better you get at it, the more valuable a proposition you are, the more you attract other high caliber people. You want better quality team members, be a better quality leader yourself. That comes from investing in the skills, right? It's like my daughter plays basketball. If she comes and says to me in the future, I want to play for this better team, I'm going to say, well, you better become a better player, so they pick you. Just makes sense. So was that helpful? Was that useful? I hope that it was. If you want to grow your skills, invest in yourself, join richardsgroup.com, clickable version of the link beneath this video. As I always say, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. If you know a network marketing prospect who you want to cozy up to, or you've got team members you wish they could get this information, they can. It's free. So share this video with them. We don't play favorites here. I help any network marketer in any company do better. I'm not a rep anymore, so I don't try and recruit anybody into anything. My educational resources are for you if you are whatever network marketing company you're in. So feel free to share this. If you're a subscriber, I will catch you on the next one. Have a fantastic day, and bye for now.